everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the Atari 2600 and we're going to be looking at the best-selling original game on that system of all time according to this thing I'm reading, well, wiki. This is YAR'S Revenge, published by Atari in 1982. Also curiously come out on the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Color, but I don't think anything else. It's been written by Howard Scott Warshaw. Now I try and explain this as I go through, but apparently it's quite addictive. But yes, you are an insect called a Yar, right? Okay. Now you must nibble through this barrier here, or shoot through this barrier to kill this other thing. It just fired a swirl at me, and all the time that thing's trying to shoot you, you might see a small horizontal line. There it is in like blue-purple there. Boof. Now, basically what I'm doing, there's a neutral zone in the middle. Now it's not the game that's gone corrupt. That's I can't get shot in there, I don't think. Right, we're safe if it hits me. Now, I nibble this thing like... Oh god, I've died. Right, I try to explain it to you. It's complicated. You got to fire your Zorson cannon into the breach to kill the enemy across there. So we've got that. Fire. I've missed him, you see. So now I need to nibble it again. That sets up the fire again somewhere else. Just try and time it to get him. Has that got him? No, it's missed him again. Now, if you had this game back in the day, let me know. I think I tried to review this once, but I didn't quite understand what was going on. Now I seem to have a little bit of a better grip. It's getting this Zorson cannon thing into him. I've missed again. Different levels, but always you're trying to avoid this laser thing firing at you. See that just above me there. And also, the enemy turns into a swirl like that, and it'll home in on you. So try and get out the way there. Go up, down, diagonally, and all that sort of stuff. Oh, Nick, come on, at least get off level 1, Nick, you nincompoop. So, yeah, best-selling original game, according to Wiki. I don't think there's any too many games quite like this. It's an unusual one. I don't know what happens if you run out of stuff to nibble. Come on, if you get extra points if you shoot the swirl, here it comes. Miss me, nincompoop. So look at the neutral zone. Don't look at it too much, you might get hypnotised. 1982, early 80s, so this is what was going down. I was like, that's got him. Kaboom! Yeah, there we go. So there we go. I've got off level 1. Well done me. There's various different modes on this two-player stuff. I might muck about with it. I'm not sure. But this is what the main thing is. So this time he's got more of a shield. The swirl can fire through the shield. So we need to shoot a breach to that little thing there. I think he's called a Qotile or something. The evil Qotile there, and just kill him. Right. All the time, avoid getting shot yourself. He can shoot through the neutral zone, but his little homing laser thing there, which is following me slowly, it's becoming a bit of a pest. Right, here it comes. Miss me, nincompoop. The neutral zone. Oh, look at that. I'm for sure that laser was in the neutral zone there. I've got 1 life left. Maybe it was just about outside. Right, can I get off 2 levels? So this isn't expert gameplay. It's never expert gameplay. Quite often it's awful gameplay. It's dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat. But you know this if you've been on the channel any length of time. If you're liking this kind of guff, then please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And massive thank you to those people that subscribed so far. And big thanks to the members. Also, I must mention you're keeping the channel running. Oh, look at that. And that's it. I got 15999 points. So people that thought I'd get 16,000 points, you were wrong. I'll have another go. It'd be rude not to. If you like your Atari 2600 stuff, it took us a while to get to this one. But if you like your Atari 2600 stuff, we've got a whole playlist of it. So click on my username, get to the channel page, click on the playlist, and there'll be Atari there along with everything else. So right, see, we can't. Oh man, we can't shoot the Qotile directly. You have to get a cannon thing into his brain. Right, get nibbling, Didn't come out on the Spectrum, but easily could have done. And Commodore 64. I wonder why it didn't. Maybe it did. I don't think it did though. Maybe an unofficial clone. Maybe. Right, let's line this up. Don't shoot yourself. There it comes. Oh, kaboom! And I got him in swirl mode there for super points. I think super points. That's good. Right, stage 1 done. 4,032 big points there. So written by Howard Scott Warshaw. Well done to him. Be interested to see what it looks like on the Game Boy Advance, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean that's Nintendo, isn't it? Game Boy. So curious that crossover there. Yeah, but really the best-selling game. So if you had an Atari 2600, you probably might be a year or 2 years older than me. You might well have had this game. So it's good to come to 82. So that's a long time ago. 50 years? No, 40 years, isn't it? 40 years at the moment, right. 50 years. Well, you might be watching this in 10 years' time. It's the year 2022 at the time of recording, so well done. Hooray! We're going through massive inflation, and it's a bit of a worry. Right, kaboom! But anyway, the Qotile's dead, and that's all that matters. Just keep destroying those evil Qotiles. 12,526, 2 lives left. He's got a different barrier this time, but we'll blast through that like a nincompoop. So yeah, he's getting quite addictive. I like that you can go up the top of the screen, come across to the bottom, or vice versa. Yes! Oh no, there's a small brown chunk in the way. Nibble, nibble, set up, there we go. Got the firepower, get out of the way, don't shoot yourself. Yes! No! Oh man. So all about timing this, a bit like that arrow in hyperspace, I suppose. Whoa, and don't get hit by the swirl at the same time. Swirling, baby. Yes, the neutral zone is a bit of a fun on the eyes. Yes! Eat lead, eat laser, eat Zarlon cannon fire. Right, okay, this is the furthest I've got so far, is it? Right, he's got a big block around him this time. So the game just keeps going on and on and on. I don't think there's a game over sequence on this. It's just you, the insect, the Yar, taking your revenge on the Qotile. I'm sure there's a backstory there. I don't know why you're taking your revenge on it. And there's a big neutral zone in the way. If you're in the neutral zone, then comment below. They used to mention it in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Like, yes, what a shot that was! Make it so. Nice effect there when you do make contact. That's quite nice. So 23,000, my best score so far. Right, so the gameplay's not going to vary, I don't think, at all. This is all what you're going to get. You're just going to get different shields to shoot through the sort of like enemy sort of guy. Hasn't been turned into a movie yet. This YAR'S Revenge. To my knowledge, I don't think there's a game called Yar just on his own. If you know different, then put that in the comment section below. I like seeing your thoughts on the game. Didn't have this back in the day because I didn't own the system, but it's nice. Yes, it's nice from a historical point of view to see these games. And I always love the sounds this system kicks out. Nice, earthy, deep sounds, which is cool. Gyrus was a little bit higher, which we reviewed a few weeks back. But yeah, generally they've got these earthy tones. Gyrus was great, by the way. A great theme tune. Have a check out that review too. A bit more advanced than this one, but still firing stuff in space. If insects can indeed live in space, can they? Don't know. I think this is the PAL version I'm playing. So that brown stuff you can see on the right there, if you played it in the US or Japan, that might have been red on your version. Maybe, I don't know. Whoa. Oh, come on, man. The Atari 2600, what a good system. I own the Spectrum 48K, really. I love that, but it can't beat the stuff you grew up with. But this is a meaty sort of system. The games tend to be quite junky, and you know, there's a lot of bases to them, basic as they are. I'm missing this thing every time now. I'm so yes, cool. I got it as the swirl was advancing. That was pretty good. I must get mega points for that, surely. 4. Yeah, what a score. 4-1, 6 something or other. Oh, that was clumsy. 1 life left. Let's see if I can get up to 50,000. Void that thing. It's like a homing missile coming at us. I thought you didn't get killed in the neutral zone, but I got killed before, didn't I? Maybe I was just at the edge. Whoa, swirl was quite close there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. I'm firing with abandon now all the time. On. As I say, I don't know what happens when you run out of stuff to nibble to set up the laser fire thing. Oh no, that was clumsy. 46466 46466. That was quite nice to look at. One last quick go, maybe just a very quick go. Let's see. Here's all the other modes here. Don't know what else they do. Up to that's 2-player. I didn't want to do that. Let's maybe I can get out of here. I didn't really want to do 2-player. Anyway, let's see if we can just shoot 1 swirl. Yeah, same sort of play though. I suppose 2 players is one after the other. So it's same sort of thing. I think you can jump to different. Oh, look, it bounced off the thing. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Right, let's try something else. Yeah, on that mode, it bounced off the shield and come back again. So that's an extra degree of difficulty. Maybe I just put it back on number 1. That's it. That's what I'm used to. Right. So you know the gameplay. Good graphics, good sound, addictive playability. I can see why this is one of the best-selling games. If you haven't read the instructions there or don't know too much about it, it might be a little bit bewildering what to do, but it is quite straightforward, really. Blast a hole in the defences of that enemy on the right. then nibble his shield that sets up the photon thingamajig on the left, and then when you're ready, press fire button to launch it to try and get in contact with the guy on the other side. And by the way, you're an insect. What could be easier said than that? There's a big sort of like band of colour down the middle, and that's the neutral zone. In theory, when you're in there, you can't get shot by the enemy's homing missile thing, which is represented by that strange flashy white grey line coming at me. And that's basically what it is, really. And try and survive as much as you can. Occasionally the enemy turns into a swirl and fires at you, but that's easily avoidable if you're keeping your eyes open. Good. YAR'S Revenge. If you are Yar, comment below. Explain yourself. What's it like being an insect firing Zorlon cannon fire at some strange alien called Qotile, if I'm pronouncing that right, which I'm probably not. But the instructions say it's evil, so that's good enough for us. Biff. Biff. Did. Whoa. Swirling tonight. Walk back to 5. Let's get in there. Oh, man, I'm getting worse at this game. He's protected by brown chunks. They could be oxo cubes. They could be wombat poo. You can look this up if you want. But apparently wombat poo is cubed. That's a bit of a fact for you. Yes. Oh no! Just caught it by the side there. Right, he ain't got too many defences left now. This Grand Wally. Oh, and I've just bashed into the homing thing. 1 life left. Well, you know. Yeah, I recommend this game, either emulation or the real thing. I don't know how much a cartridge of this will cost nowadays. Probably quite. I don't know if it's quite popular. There might be a few of them about. It's a popular little game, and I'm glad I finally come to it. So it's one of the classics on the system, I would say. Can I just nibble straight through? Well, that was easy. Maybe that's the way to do it. Just be more aggressive. Just nibble through and shoot straight away. That was the quickest one I've done so far. Can I get away with doing that every turn? Let's have a look. Yeah, see, that's the problem. When you get close in, the swirl can get you. And I guess that's why it is there. Well, I really like that game. What a classic. It takes a while to understand what to do, but hopefully I've explained it to you a little bit and you've seen what to do, so you might be tempted to play it again. So that was YAR'S Revenge on the Atari 2600, published by Atari in 1982, written by Howard Scott Warshaw. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, any memories regarding the system, then by all means put that in the comment section below. Always love reading your comments, and you know, it's all about stress busting, really. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.